All right, what's going on, guys? Testing out my new camera setup here and attachment to my helmet here, along with the microphone as well. Let me know how the audio is. This is my first camera, actually. And today I'm riding on the beast, the Tevron Fighter Supreme 7260R V5. And this thing is it's an absolute monster. Okay, so in the past I've had my first scooter was a Bronco 11 Extreme 72 volt scooter. It was between that, the NAMI Burn-E, and the Wolf King GT Pro. Those were kind of the go-to 72 volt scooters at the time. So I picked up the Bronco, absolutely loved it. Later on, about a year later, I ended up getting the InMotion RS Midnight Edition, which I absolutely love. It was a great scooter. I mainly got it. Number one, it looked pretty badass. Number two, I live in Seattle. It rains a lot. Beautiful Seattle city, as you can see. I'm cruising on Alki Beach. This is where I live. I live out here on the water here, which is pretty awesome. Lived all over Seattle. Hands down, my favorite place to live is Alki Beach for sure. But anyways, got the InMotion RS. Absolutely loved it. That was my first dual stem scooter. I've always liked the Cabos. The reason why I didn't get the Wolf King GT, which I really wanted to, was because at that time I was living in an apartment just a few blocks from where I'm at now, but it was actually up 2 flights of stairs, and I didn't want to carry it up 2 flights of stairs more than anything else. So I got the Bronco. That was still heavy, but I think I was about 20 pounds short from the Wolf King GT. Now I'm just over a month, I'd say a month and a week, with my Tevron Fighter Supreme 7260R V5. Ordered it online, and no, I did not get it from Voro. Just went a different route this time. Planned to finance it, and I found this awesome place where you could finance it for $100 a month. They don't run a credit check. You put 30% down, and yeah. And let me tell you, on my InMotion Bronco, after I had my Bronco for a little bit, a little bit being a week, I literally was mode 3 all the time. Same with my InMotion. Granted, that was like 4 years ago. I have toned it down in my recklessness. I'm a full-time single dad. I'm 36, and I got a kid to take care of. And but I used to be pretty wild on that thing. And this thing, I keep it mainly in mode 2. I don't know how the camera's picking that up with the light, if you can see that. I'm mainly in mode 2. And you can switch on your left, all the parameters for each gear, how much power to each wheel, acceleration off the jump, all that kind of stuff. But I just absolutely 100% love this scooter, man. It's ridiculously fast. I got up to 76 miles an hour on GPS. I love the suspension. I only weigh 150 pounds, but the suspension is great. The PKE system, which I don't have enabled right now, basically when you got the key fob on you, which I always have it on me, basically allows you to, when you walk up to the scooter, it powers on. When you walk away, it powers off and locks itself. And when it locks, similar to the InMotion, when you come up trying to move it, the motors lock up. And they can't roll it off. It would take either one strong ass person to come lift it in their car like I do, but they got to put the stem down. They got to do all that. Plus, I put the PID Zoom horn on here, so when I set that alarm, you touch it, that alarm is super loud and it's going off. But I am pretty excited to have this action camera. If you guys stay tuned, I promise you it's going to be some really cool, fun content. Just overviews of different scooters and this one in particular. But, you know, it's going to be some fun rides, I promise you. And I'm getting this, as I told you, I just picked up this new camera. But I'm getting this thing that you can, it's like a GPS remote, essentially. And you could start, stop, but it's connected to satellites, and you can get real live data where you're at and your speed as well. So all that's going to be on the screen here. I would say next week. It's shipped already from Insta360. It should be here in, it says Sunday. So my guess is by this weekend, most likely, I'm going to have that in, and I'm going to get some really cool videos, man. And if you guys have any questions or whatever kind of anything you want to know about this scooter, anything you want me to test out on this scooter, just go ahead and drop it in the comments. You know, I'm a brand new channel, but I love fast things. I had a Gixxer 750. I love hyper scooters. Go for it. I love hyper scooters, and you know, it's just how I blow off steam, man. It's, you know, it gives me some it's an enjoyment for sure. It's what I love to do, and it's very stress relieving, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But anyways, you know, I hope you guys stay tuned in. I'm gonna have some pretty cool videos. You know, there's some beautiful spots up where I live. Also, what I'm gonna try and do is take my car up to Mount Rainier. I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna bring my scoop. I'm gonna drive up there, and I'm gonna do spend the day out there, going on all the different paths and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be pretty cool. So like I said, you know, just stay tuned. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, sorry about the mess. I got a kid, work. Just please leave them in the comments, and here it is. It's just, this thing is just, it's an absolute beast. It's a monster. I love the tires. But anyway, this was literally just a test video for my new camera. So I just want to go and see how it sounds, and I'll be with you guys at another day. All right, guys. Peace.